I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and ever since I started this channel and you guys started this journey with me, I've been piecing together what types of videos I want to do regularly here, starting off with telling you guys a little bit about my story, and now I want to hear from you guys and know what types of videos you want to see happen here so that we can move on into the beautiful future. Now some of it, like, I already know, right? Like, I already have ideas in my head of what I want to create here, but like, there are other things that I'm still just trying to figure out right now, and that is where you guys come in. So I'm gonna make films, I'm gonna tell the stories. Sometimes it might be comedy and a little ridiculous around here, but I also want to create some like meaningful stuff, you know, like something that will hopefully motivate you guys to create something as well. And above all, like, I want to grow like our family a little family we got growing here, like our swoop squad, our swoopers. I don't actually even know what to call this family. Leave me a comment, let me know if you guys have any ideas. Here, let's get real close and personal. That's a little too close. Let's back that up again. Most importantly, I just want us to like grow together and like laugh together and learn together and love together. Okay, this is getting really sappy. I'm sorry. Let's go back to breaking shit. The main thing is I don't want to be boring. I don't want to bore you guys, and I think probably my #1 fear in life is to be boring or to be ordinary, if that makes sense. So my question for you guys is, will you help me by letting me know what types of videos you want to see here? Just leave a comment. So while I'm like in this whole process of figuring out like what I'm going to continue to do on this channel, it got me thinking, inevitably I always come to this, like does any of this even matter? I'm glad our helicopter friend decided to fly out here while I'm trying to talk to you. We'll wait. Like, have you guys ever thought about that? Like, does anything that any of us do ever really matter in the grand scheme of things? Like, I'm not trying to be coy. I actually don't know the answer here. Let me try to explain. Like, for example, like, how much does this like social media thing that we live in and like the stuff that we do every day, like how much does it actually matter? It also got me thinking about this whole term that we're all used to hearing called influencer. I hate that term, influencer. Oh, hate might be this might be a strong word. I guess I just don't really understand it, because in this world, like in this world where it's all creators, right? Like everyone's called an influencer, and it's like most of the time I think I know what that means. I think I get it. But then sometimes I'm really left wondering what actually defines influencer. Like, does motivating someone to listen to a song, or like try some flat tummy drink thing, or buy some teeth whitening strips, like is that influence? This is why my mom tells me I think too much. So to like try to figure this out, I gotta do some research. Before we jump into this research, there's one thing that I gotta address from last week's video. Y'all came at me so hard in those comments about my dirty ass keyboard, but the keyboard is now clean. Ish. It's clean-ish, okay? Don't at me anymore. Let's get back to this research, see if the internets have any answers for us. So like, does it matter? Influencer. What am I doing? Hey, yo, Swoop. What? Swoop. What? Yeah, like, what are you doing? I'm just looking up answers on the internets. Yeah, you're sounding all like Swoop School of Lifey again. I don't know if people want that. Ah, really? Just dial it back. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
Sorry. I'll fix it. Okay, I may be getting a little carried away here, but like, I don't know, do you guys ever ask yourselves these questions? Are the things that you do every single day over and over and over again, like, do they ultimately like really matter? Does none of it matter? What if everything matters? That's probably closer to the answer. All right, so I gotta put like a pin in all this like brain nonsense, because I gotta get to rehearsal. For those of you who might be new here, if you didn't already know, I'm actually a recording artist. When I'm not making like these films, I'm actually making music. Anyway, so I'm actually hosting and performing this huge industry party for VidCon this weekend. Which is kind of ironic, right? Because the invite list for this is for influencers who have 1 million subscribers or more, which, now I didn't know that's what it was when I got booked for it, and the funniest thing of all is I don't even actually qualify to be invited to this thing. Hello, how's it going? How's it going, Camille, everybody? We got Miss Kameron. Darius, ladies and gentlemen, Darius.
All right, let's do some
Darius. And 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boom, 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 snap.
Clearly a little out of shape. So like I was saying, I'm basically like an influencer, right? Who's been invited to entertain influencers. I feel like I'm almost like a secret covert spy sneaking into the party and here to host and entertain everybody. So it's gonna be interesting. All right, Darius, are we ready for this show? Is it gonna be amazing?
Absolutely. Give me that.
Well, let's do this. Oh my gosh, guys, the show was so much fun. The creators, the energy, everything was just perfect. So I think by far probably the most exciting thing apart from performing this weekend was finally meeting and having a conversation with Casey Neistat, guys. It has happened. Finally, y'all been saying it needs to happen. I finally met with him. Nicest person you could ever possibly talk to. And I got to tell him all about the Swoop Challenge and the Dear YouTube video that was an open letter to him and Shane Dawson that you guys tweeted out to Shane. I obviously didn't get to play it for him in person, but I would really like to see it. So if you guys want to follow Casey on Twitter and tweet him the video, I will have the link for that in the description. Let's tweet him and hopefully get him joining the movement as well in supporting the creator community. I think that would be so awesome! Pause for the cause real quick. This is probably a good time to mention the shout outs for this week's Swoop Challenge. We've got a musician channel, an Unsolved Mysteries true crime channel, that's pretty cool, and a home DIY channel. All of their links are listed in below. Enjoy! Alright, so found a couple creators. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. I'm glad that your first instinct was to hide in a plant. So, Ali Spagnola, got a question for you. If all of this became irrelevant tomorrow,
it'd be because I decided it wasn't relevant.
Megan, same question to you. Does any of this matter?
I think it does matter. I had 2 separate people come up to me, say to me, hey, don't stop doing what you're doing. I have no idea who it's touching and like representing.
Alright, Matt Santoro, got a question for you.
Oh man, okay.
What do you think of the word influencer, honest opinion?
It's overused now.
Does all of this matter?
Oh yeah, 100%, because we touch people's lives.
I think at the end of this I've kind of learned that it's not really about questioning if something matters. It's about finding what matters personally, specifically for you. Once you figure out, like once we figure out what that is, it's no longer a question of does it matter? The answer is do what matters.